Stay on my hustle, you know that I'm grinding for sure. I came up right from the bottom, now they see me chasing my goals. Now they see me on the go, yeah. Now they see me on the road. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow. I'ma shoot for the stars and we aim for the gold. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow.
Welcome back to the latest, the weekly show at 138, where we keep you guys up to date with what's happening behind the scenes. As always, Loss on the other side. I'm Sharan. Thanks for tuning in. Lossy, what's up, baby?
What's up, brother? Up to?
Nah, nothing, G. Nothing. Just cruising. Ready for another week of the latest. Recently, this show's kind of been like, I've been really looking forward to recording, So I think the last two episodes have been going pretty grouse, so pretty happy.
Fuck, bro, not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite parts of the week, bro. Like one of the reasons why we sort of started podcasting, or maybe not even why we started, but why we do it now, is that like mental release, bro. And like to be able to chop it up with you like this, talk about something that we're both passionate about once a week, bro, fucking gets me up. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and a lot happens behind the scenes within a week at 138 now. There's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of things to look forward to. So there's plenty of content for us to put out there as well once a week. So jump straight into sponsorship. The next couple of episodes of the latest is going to be sponsored by Keep the Change. Lossy, you did an episode with Lukey from Keep the Change on Hustlers podcast. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, bro. So Keep the Change, they have been a sponsor in the past. They're back on board, which is awesome to have. But basically it's just like a financial literacy newsletter. That sounds pretty fucking full on, but what it really is a young bloke in his 30s pretty much teaching the world and teaching us young bucks about money, because we don't know enough about our money, bro. And you know, me and you, we've talked in the past about how we've grown up and money was sort of a taboo topic, and you don't really talk about it, therefore you don't learn about it. And so he's just trying to change that, bro, and he teaches you everything you sort of need to know. So if you click the link in the description, it'll sign you up automatically. You get a newsletter, an email every week, sort of describing how to look after your money, bro. You can also follow him on Instagram. We'll put the handle in the bottom, and you can also go watch it or listen to his podcast, Keep the Change. Grouse.
Thank you to Keep the Change. Thank you, Lukey. I've signed up to the email as well, and a lot of value in those emails. First topic of the latest this week. Something that the boys have been fucking getting into some mahi for. Summer collection release party. Lossy, fuck, I'm going to hand it to you. Let's talk about it, bro. What are we looking at?
Dude, like a little bit of a run sheet?
Yeah, bro.
Or what do you...
I'll take us through like what the day will look like, but firstly talk about what it is and why.
Yeah, so basically last year we ran a summer collection release party, and it was pretty much what it was. You couldn't make it down, which I was gutted about, but it was like our nearest and dearest pretty much, who was close and in around 138. We'd been in business for just over a year, and we were dropping our biggest collection so far. So we thought, fuck it, let's host a party. It's summer. We all like to have a few beers in summer, get on the piss with all the lads. And so we hosted a party. Shit sort of hit the fan on where we were going to have it. Ended up being out at my partner's old man's house, which ended up being a blessing in disguise. It was fucking hissing out there, and we documented the whole thing. So if you want to go watch that vlog, you can watch that on YouTube. And it was fucking hissing, bro. Like, it was, everyone there gets the first sneak peek and look at the summer collection that we're dropping. So we thought this year, let's do it again. Let's do it bigger and better, bro. So this year we're having it at we've hired a whole venue out, a restaurant, a restaurant bar. We've got it
bro, I can take beer. Fucking that little wind breeze going through the fucking front doors.
Oh, bro. You know what I keep picturing, bro? I keep picturing the band playing, G, like Left Hand Break. And just everyone just like chilling, just like on the beers, and like the video plays, and like everyone's taking photos on the red carpet. Fuck, it's gonna be hustling, bro.
Red carpet. Speaking of, so pretty much, we'll comment on it now. It's going to be a black tie event. It's going to be pretty formal, but we don't really want it to be that formal. We kind of want it to be kind of like a real formal vibe, but just a real loose 138. Get on the piss, talk some shit. and have a good time type of night. So it's going to be a bouncer there. He's going to have all the people who have bought a ticket. He'll have names and stuff there. He'll tick them off. You're going to have a red carpet going straight from where the bouncer is to the front door. When you walk through the front door, you're going to have those big banners that it's got 138 behind. And we haven't confirmed this yet. One of us might be behind a mic. Not really interviewing, but like saying, "Hey, welcome. How you feeling?" Da 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 da. Kind of like a ESPYs or Grammy vibe. I think that'd be pretty
Yeah,
sick
bro.
as well. And then beeline it straight to the bar. Get yourself a drink. Neck it. Tunes. Fuck, man, I'm so excited, G. There's gonna be a videographer there. We're gonna have a photographer as well. And we're just gonna have a fucking mean time. So Clever and Co at at Bayfair. And I think doors will open at about 5:30. So obviously Nearest and Dearest got first dibs for tickets, and the rest of the tickets are going on sale on Wednesday.
Yeah, bro, Wednesday. And just touching on those like photographer and the videographer. So I haven't talked to you about it yet, but one of the photographers, there is one that we're potentially, me and you're going to sit down on a Zoom with him, and he's pretty almost sort of interview him and see if he's the right man for it, because like he's someone that's followed us for a long time, and I do kind of want to give it back to someone who has followed us for a long time, because fuck, that'd be an unreal experience. And if they're grateful for the experience to come along and be the photographer for that night for our event, then fuck, I'll be happy to do it. So we're probably going to have a sit down with him in the next couple of weeks, bro. Just make sure he's the right dude. In terms of videographer, so we've got the whole plan around this. My whole, I guess, vision of this was like a movie premiere kind of feel, bro. That's what it was like. That was the feel for it. So like having the red carpet, having people turn up and getting this fancy photos in the bar, and then at 6:30 we're going to play that video on the big projector, which is going to be like the movie. So like this is like the movie premiere, and that is like the movie, and the movie is going to be the build up from now. We've already started recording, myself and Geordie, shout out Geordie Stone, and we're doing it like a whole behind the scenes of what it takes to get to a drop. Hopefully that you can get down here to get in that video a lot throughout the process. But yeah, so we're going to play that video there at the night, and at the end of the video it's kind of sort of going to segue into like a video of the actual clothes themselves, and people are going to see the clothes. That's going to be the drop. That's going to be the release of what our summer collection looks like. Only those people are going to see it. And then after that, bro, it's pretty much formalities over. Get on the piss and have a good working time, bro. So Geordie can't be there on the night, unfortunately. So we got Timo, a very, very, very sharp interchange. Timo is going to be jumping on, and we're going to be doing a whole separate video of the day itself, of the party, and that's going to be like 8 to 10 minutes long. And then we're going to chuck that on YouTube for everyone that can't be there.
Yeah, every time we talk about it, I'm so excited. So we've locked in a venue, we've locked in a band. Shout out Left Hand Break. They're a local band at the Mount. What else are we locked in? Tickets.
Bro,
people
just
buying tickets.
Quickly on that, bro, on that Left Hand Break. I like had a call with that dude with the main guy in Left Hand Break, and told him what we're doing, told him what we want to do. He offered me like a super cheap price, bro. Cheaper than he had already offered me, and I was like, bro, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna take that, because you guys are worth so much more than that. And he was being such a good fellow to us, because of like I told him about our story and pretty much everything we're about. But he said, bro, he sort of jumped on board and goes, bro, leave it with me. Leave the lighting to me. I'm gonna bring down all the laser lights. I'm gonna bring down all the lighting. I'll throw that in complimentary. You're not paying for it. Just let me sort out the lighting. Leave that with me. What I'll also do is I'll come down early when you open, bro, and I'll DJ. I'll bring down my whole set, and I'll DJ music for you guys. Because at the venue they don't have subs, he reckons. So he goes, you want that shit pumping, bro. So I'm gonna come down. I'll DJ it for you for free.
Fuck yeah,
as part of it. I'll do it for a sausage roll, brother. That's what he said, and I was like, bro, we're in. Like,
I reckon the bell would smack a few sausage rolls too, eh? Even a sausage on the bread. The thickest white bread you eat.
Bro, it's gonna be so good, G. So sorry, what else we locked in? We got we got a lot of the tickets that we were gonna, the invites are pretty much, all the invites are gone out. Most of them are pretty much back, so we got an idea of how many we have invited. The rest are being sold. Around about half and half. What else we got? Sus. We've talked to the you've been emailing the toting a party hire for all the different sort of party stuff that we need in terms of the red carpet, the velvet fucking ropes and shit, if we can get those.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a proper red carpet. Like we're not going half pie. Like when you walk through the door, you're gonna have a fucking interview with someone with a fucking microphone. You're gonna have a 138 banner behind you, people taking photos and shit as well. So come best dressed. Saturday, 18th of December. Fuck, I can't wait.
Don't turn up. Please don't turn up if you're not on the guest list, because I've already had a thought of like putting out their venue and shit that people are gonna like just turn up. You will not get in if you don't have have an invite, you're not on the list. So but the good thing is you do have an opportunity to jump on it on Wednesday, so make the most of it.
That's it. On the date, Saturday the 18th of December, we kind of wanted to like make a day of it, and kind of make an opportunity, especially if everyone's going to have to travel to the Mount, especially like Whahandi Club and other people that will just buy tickets, even Nearest and Dearest, they don't all live in the Mount. So we kind of had an idea that the whole day is going to be videoed and vlogged. So the way the day is going to go is that Loss and I will probably go for a coffee or a swim in the morning. That'll all get vlogged. We'll probably just talk about kind of how we want the night to run, and then hopefully we can like chuck that in the front of the vlog, and then at the end of the vlog, like it just happens real smoothly. That's something that I'm keen on coming to fruition. But golf day. So we had a golf idea that we would spend a few hours with a few members of the 500 Club. A few of them have got in touch with us already to go for 9 holes with us. Just something different, man. Building a culture, building a community, giving back to those who like really vibe with 138. I think that's a really cool idea. It's a good initiative. That'll be a couple of hours in the morning, probably 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. We'll have tunes on Yui Booms, probably not Piss, because it's probably a little bit too early in the day. But we might have competitions and shit with prizes that get you free piss at the bar. Your first couple of drinks free anyway. So some pretty cool initiatives coming along there. I feel like once we've got all the main stuff out of the way, like you said about a week ago, then the creative shit starts to happen, and we're starting to square a lot of shit away too. So I'm really excited for that, and then possibly even like a little praise and stuff, but that's a little bit unconfirmed. That's probably the last thing that we've got to kind of touch on. But anyway, moving on from Summer Collection release party. Lost, you got hit up by someone, Nathan Wong, probably one of Tyler's relatives, about Sky Sport podcast. What's that about?
Yeah, bro. I just randomly got a DM about jumping on the I think it's called Playmakers podcast on Sky Sport. Obviously,
I've had some
restrictions at the moment.
I've had some big names on that pod, EG.
Yeah, I had a look at it, bro. I was like, fuck, I wanted to reply, like, are you sure me? I was like, oh yeah, it's all good. Like, they wanted me to jump on the podcast. COVID restrictions, I can't the studios in Auckland, so we can't do it in person. It's got to be on over Zoom. So we're doing that on Thursday. And yeah, I'm pumped for it, bro, because it's had a sort of look at it. It looks mean, and they sort of, as it said in that message, they sort of want to, I guess, just talk to me about footy journey that I've been on, and how I've segued into business as well, as that's a big part of my life. So I'm excited, bro. It's going to be good exposure for us as well, I think, for the business. So they say any publicity is good publicity, bro. So I've got to take that on and just have a good yarn and rip the brand well, bro. That's basically it.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty cool opportunity as well, eh? Mix your name in with a few of the legends of the game as well. Fucking eat ass.
Yeah, gee, nah, fuck, I was just gonna chop it up, bro. Have a shit yarn.
I ain't got no fucking DM. They sweet. Next topic, we're going to talk about a little bit about COVID and how it's affecting the business moving forward. What are your thoughts, Loss? Obviously, Auckland's got to get to a 90% double jabbed rate. before things start to open up. Is that for like the mount as well? Do you guys have to be double jab before we can kind of make the trip down? Because the numbers are looking. Oh, there's definitely a possibility that we can make it down, but I might have to get like a work exemption or something.
Yeah, so like I sort of messaged you a week ago, and I was like, bro, just to sort of be ahead of the game, just in case shit hits the fan and borders are still closed by then, we're gonna need to sort you like some sort of work exemption for to cross the border, bro. Because fuck, it's just stupid that we even have to talk like this, bro. To cross the fucking border, bro. You're in Auckland. It's
What are you-
pissed me off this shit, bro.
Mexico.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's almost like we're in different countries, getting fucking segregated, man. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't know. We sort of on that. We sort of don't really talk about. I like to not talk about politics and shit on our page and stuff.
100%.
Purely because every person has a different opinion, and the only thing that politics I see is doing right now is pulling everyone apart. So I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to show light on something that I think's right, and I don't want to preach that so everyone thinks, oh fuck, you know, like I'm not jumping on board with that because I don't believe in that. Because to be honest though, I think it's fucking stupid what's going on at the moment. But we got to get it sorted, bro. In terms of like people coming down from Auckland for the party, if they can't make it, we just obviously have to refund them their ticket. But yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I agree. It is a shit circumstance. And yeah, I'm on your side of the fence when it comes to posting the stuff on our platform because we're fucking entrepreneurs, not journalists. We don't work for the Herald.
Yeah,
so, yeah, man. I've got hope, to be honest. I think numbers are looking likely. But yeah, I think we get on to that work exemption ASAP. What do you do for 9 to 5? I do what you do, gun. Nah, Jack. Yeah. Next topic, bro. New office. You've been working hard behind the scenes in terms of a new office. Why is that?
Bro, I just sort of it's got to the point where I think I need a space to go to for mahi to get there and sort of use that as a creative workspace. Everything set up, everything we've done to date has been from home, bro. So I think it's important now to be able to get a space like that. I think once everything clears and you can come down more, we talked about you coming down you're a cop, so you work, I don't know if they all do, but it's like, 6 days on, 4 days off. So
Yeah.
when you get those 4 days off, you can come down for 4 days, not every time, but you can come down for 4 days and we can pump out some shit in our own space. That's the whole theory behind it, I guess, bro, is to the other thing that's sort of personally, like in terms of my personal life, lines get blurred a lot, bro. So I can find when I'm working at home, I find myself working a lot or working too much when I shouldn't be, or be sitting there watching a movie or something, and I'll just grab my lap out and I'll just start working, just like subconsciously. I don't even think about it. I just start working because that's my workspace as well. So having somewhere where I can sort of go and I go, all right, sweet, I get here, I get my mahi done. We work here, even though it doesn't fucking feel like work, but we get our work done. When we come home, tools down, bro, and spend time with my family, bro. So I can kind of split that, I guess, part of my brain up where I know this is where I go to work, and I know when I come home, that shit's away, and I hang out with my family.
Yeah, 100%. Environment's so crucial to success, man.
Yeah.
Like you want to be able to walk into a workspace and instantly feel excited. Like you want to see a microphone and think, fuck, I want to record a podcast. Or you want to see that Rodecaster with its lights on and all those different colors and shit. You want to see cool artwork or cool furniture and shit. Like you want it to be a vibe, bro, because like, I don't know, like for anyone out there who's worked a 9 to 5 and they go into the same dull office, the same dull corner, they're counting down the minutes till they can walk out the door again. So
yeah,
bro, environment's really good. And like, what you touched on there, like your life balance is also really important as well. So if you're straight in every other facet in your life, then 138 is going to be better as a byproduct of that. And you haven't read it yet, but I'd say a lot of the listeners have, Atomic Habits. I've just finished reading it for the second time this year. He talks about visual cues, bro, and how when you see something, it cues you to do something. So, for example, you watching a movie on the couch, looking at your laptop, you think, oh, fuck, I could just send a few emails or just tidy up a few things on Notion. Whereas if that lappy wasn't there because it's at your office, for example, you're like, oh, now I need to go to the office. And like what it does is it just balances life out and it segregates things a little bit more. Because even like when you and I are doing podcasts, we're FaceTiming, like we'll be in the middle of a conversation and then Boy comes in and, you know, like I fucking love that. Yeah. But like that must be like hard for you to balance those things as well. So if you had a dedicated space to that, then that'd be fucking grouse as well. So what kind of space are we looking at?
Yeah, Jay, so it's not a big spot, but it's sort of like at the back of Raw Fitness. Is a gym here in the Mount. Shout out to Kipwa. He's doing awesome things there, bro. And he's got like a good little room out the back that used to be sort of their like physio area and stuff. And they started renting it out as an office. So it's almost like a big square room. And it's got just a big sliding door on one side. And it's nice. It's got a nice little a table in there if we need it. But I'm probably going to take that stuff out. I'm going to put in a little L couch in the corner, get a little TV in there, get a fridge, stock it up with some beers, have the little podcasting area in the corner, and just have it as like you said, bro, a real mean workspace and real good environment. So even like when yourself comes in or when people come in to do stuff for us, or even when mates come in to see me or mates come in with me, they'll get that vibe straight away, bro. They go, fuck, I'll chill here, bro, because this is mean. Like, I like that shit. So that's the goal with it, bro. And like I said to you earlier, we're nailing off a sponsorship with a company for our podcast for the rest of the year. And so looking at numbers wise, like we're probably going to look at putting that straight into knocking out our rent money for this office space for the year. So I'm excited, bro. Fucking pumped.
A lot of good things in the works for 138. Before we wrap it up, can the followers expect any new merch before the summer release collection party?
Yeah, bro. We got the Hustlers tees, which the white Hustlers tees are going to be dropping again. So we've got those stocked in. Don't know the date yet. Maybe next week or the week after we'll probably run that. You and I will liaise on that. And then there'll be a couple of the actual summer collection items. A couple of them will actually drop before the summer collection release. That's just the reality of it because we couldn't get the party until the December the 18th, and we can't really afford to hold off all our summer clothes until then. So we'll drop a couple of the summer items until then, and then the rest will sort of be dropped on that night.
Yeah, exciting. We've got 10 black logo tees left. We've got 30 or so black track shorts. If you want 20% discount on those, use the code the latest at checkout. That'll give you 20% off, all caps, no space. Got a few Academy hoodies and texture hoodies left as well, but not many, so get in while you can. That is the latest for this week. Lost, any last words before we wrap up?
Nah, brother. That's us. Have a good week.
All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you guys next time.
I'm about to blow. I gotta stay on my hustle, you know that I'm grinding for sure. I came up right from the bottom, now they see me chasing my goals. Now they see me on the go, yeah. Now they see me on the road. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow. I'ma shoot for the stars and we aim for the gold. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow. It's time to hustle, yeah, it's time to grow.